This is KVUE News Midday.
Overnight, dozens of people told lawmakers their thoughts on Texas's proposed bathroom bill, what lawmakers decided to do after the late-night session. And the Trump administration is talking tough why they're zeroing in on Iran.
And it's extremely sticky out there. I'll let you know when the cool down and lower dew points are headed our way.
Good morning, I'm Yvonne Nava. Thank you for watching Austin's News Leader. Lawmakers were at the Capitol until the early morning hours today. They heard hours upon hours of public testimony about the House's version of the bathroom bill. KVUE's Christy Millward has the story.
The chairman of the committee decided to leave the bill pending, meaning they haven't voted on it yet. Now, public testimony on the bill began about 11:30 last night and went until almost 5 o'clock this morning. There were about 400 people signed up to speak, and more than 350 of them registered against the bill. Now, just to clarify, this isn't the Senate's bathroom bill, SB 6, which has already passed the Senate and would require people to use bathrooms based on their sex on their birth certificate. This bill, House Bill 2899, would not allow local governments or school districts to make rules that allow transgender people to use restrooms that match their gender identity. Now, we heard testimony on both sides of the issue. One woman, Rachel Gonzalez, the mom of a transgender child, says her daughter Libby transitioned socially at age 5. She says her school and their community have been very supportive, but worries this bill would take away her daughter's safety. Now, we also heard from a few people who feel this bill is about safety, but in another way, and they are for the bill.
HB 2899 would remove my daughter's school's ability to keep her safe, should any issue arise in the future. Her school would be stripped of any ability to protect her.
This bill is about safety. Make no mistake about that. It's not about discrimination. Perpetrators are using gender identity as the excuse, and they're getting away with it.
That was Jack Finger with the San Antonio Family Association. He is for the bill, saying that he feels protection should be given to characteristics that, quote, can't be changed, like race. Governor Greg Abbott has expressed support for a bathroom bill. The Senate's version of the bathroom bill, SB 6, passed the Senate but has not yet been assigned to a committee in the House. Christy Millward, back to you.
Well, today the Trump administration is trying to keep up with a number of foreign policy challenges. The latest, the White House is now promising to keep President Trump's campaign pledge to review the Iran nuclear deal. ABC's Kenneth Bowden has the latest from Washington.
Today, the challenges and the test of President Trump's foreign policy met with tough talk by his administration.
Iran is the world's leading state sponsor of terrorism.
Secretary of State Rex Tillerson taking on the Iran nuclear deal.
This deal represents the same failed approach of the past that brought us to the current imminent threat we face from North Korea.
The deal expected to stay in place. Weeks ago, Tillerson told Congress Iran is holding up his end of the...
That story doesn't sound too good. We're having some technical difficulties. We'll try to fix the audio there for you. Now on to other news. School is continuing as normal today for Vista Ridge High School in Cedar Park, despite a bomb threat made on social media last night. After an investigation, officers say there's no credibility to the threat. School leaders say if students have additional concerns about their safety, administration and school counselors will be available to talk. Summer is a busy time for road construction, and TxDOT says hit the brakes in those work zones. It could really just save your life. According to a new report from the agency, in 2016, last year, there were more than 25,000 crashes in work zones, causing 181 deaths. The number of deaths was up 27% from the year prior, with the overwhelming majority of those victims being drivers. TxDOT says it's important people are paying attention so they don't become a statistic.
Our guys are out there, there's not much protecting them from whatever could happen. But oftentimes the lives you save, they're yours. The injuries that you can prevent by driving safely, they're yours.
TxDOT is embarking on a statewide work zone awareness campaign to try and crack down on the issue. Traffic fines in work zones when workers are present double and can cost violators up to $2,000. State fire marshals are headed to Bastrop to help investigate a fire that broke out yesterday morning. It started around 1:30 at the Ramos Tex-Mex restaurant. People were evacuated from nearby apartments because of the smoke coming from the building. The restaurant has been declared a total loss, but thankfully no one was hurt. Still no word on how the fire started. And looking live outside, look at what we're dealing with. What are we tracking? Storm team meteorologist Erica Lopez has that answer. Hi.
Hey there. Well, you probably noticed already it is so sticky outside. Dew points continue to slowly creep to close to 70 degrees. What we're seeing right now is 68-degree dew points. Temperatures are in the mid-70s, so we're battling almost 80% in relative humidity out there. The reason for this, a lot of Gulf moisture still funneling in from the southeast. Check out the coast, so 80-degree dew points, they are definitely seeing, or excuse me, 80-degree temperatures, they're definitely seeing dew points much closer to 70 degrees. Here's what we're battling across the entire viewing area. Upper 70s across the hill country, 75 in Austin, 79 in LaGrange. And how the rest of our day is going to play out, well, we should have decreasing cloud coverage by early afternoon. Some of those clouds should begin to burn off and hopefully give you some relief from all the gloomy and cloudy conditions. I am tracking some cool temperatures. If you're not a fan of how warm it's been, you're going to love the weekend forecast. I'll chat about that coming up soon.
You can say it again, weekend. I can't wait. A close call caught on camera. The message a Texas Police Department hopes they will send. And a 13-year-old behind bars this morning, the disturbing video going viral that landed him there.